Commitment, dedication, quality, precision, connection. Catching fish? Good. That matters to us too. You trust us to craft the ultimate fishing vessel. And we trust you'll have a great time on the water. From dawn's first light to twilight's last cast, every detail refined. Where grit meets grind and your next PB is just a cast away, leading to that precise moment that makes it all worth it. Native Watercraft, where fishing isn't just a hobby, it's a way of life. Proudly engineered and made in America with performance and quality as non-negotiables. Fishing is good here.
Well, it wouldn't be a StreamYard if we didn't have a little bit of technical difficulty. Good evening, everybody. We are here. Let me just close this tab out. We are here on a Wednesday night for our captain's meeting for the kickoff event of the No Limit series for 2026. And we are lucky enough to be down in Clarendon County on the amazing lakes of Santee Cooper. And this is a full circle moment for me. I was blessed to open up this series over 5 years ago with a trial event of the No Limit format, Big Bass Power Hour, and we actually did it on Santee Cooper. It was a virtual weigh-in. We weren't down in Clarendon County, but it was this body of water that kicked off this series, and here we are opening event number 5. Year number 5 of this series, and it has been everything that we've averaged over 100 anglers every year that we've had it. We've gone to states and cities and bodies of water that we never thought we could. We've continued to expand with the backing of Big Adventures and Native Watercraft. New waters last year in Florida, new waters this year in Arizona and Louisiana. And then, of course, we have to keep some of the favorites with the Susky in Pennsylvania and Gunnersville in Alabama and Chickamauga in Tennessee. And then, California's always been amazing with this event. They hold our record for anglers and entries. So a lot of big things this year, new sponsors on board. But we are here tonight specifically to talk about Santee Cooper. It is Wednesday. We all know kayak anglers wait till the last minute. But I will apply a little bit of pressure, Carolina. I can no longer pull for you if we don't hit 100 anglers on this one. That is the goal everywhere we go. And we do have a quota to meet to bring events to certain cities. And we've tried Carolina a few different occasions, and it's not really gone really well. But I figure Santee Cooper has some pulling power. So we are combining events with another club. We have that director here, and he will talk with us in a little bit. And, of course, we have Relaxed Retreat Outdoors owner with us, Chris. He's going to talk to us. We are going to do this event at his venue. It has been up and down with the weather, but the weather looks pretty good. We might duck and dodge some rain later in the day, but I think Chris has something special to share with us, and that will take care of us this weekend. So really looking forward to it. So I am excited to be down there Saturday and see some absolute giants submitted. You all know the format if you've been around. This is a no limit event. You can submit as many fish as you catch over 14 inches. And we will pay out a no limit champion, potentially up to 5 anglers on the no limit side. and we plan on paying out $1,000 an hour every hour for the Big Bass hourly side pot. We also are giving away Titan X for the overall Big Bass of the event. And then we have a bunch of other awesome gift cards and prizes that we're going to give away as well. And we'll run through some of that here in a little while. I would like to start with Caleb Acosta. He is a fellow director here in my home state of South Carolina. Welcome to the stream tonight, Caleb. I appreciate you being here. How's everything?
Good. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man. So tell everybody about your series, about your club, and then let everybody know that we're joining forces this weekend for something cool.
So yeah, I mean, of course, we're glad you're able to join with us, support us, and all that for a great event coming up on Santee Cooper. We're a smaller local club. We're in our second season this year. Santee Cooper is going to kick off our season this year as we had a cancellation last month with all that weather we had coming through. I believe your Kiwi event with Queen City got impacted by that. So
Yep.
I think we're running 6 events this year and then a TOC. And
nice.
So we target more of the anglers between the Murray and Santee Cooper area. We do have one event that we do bring to the upstate, and we have a list of lakes for that one. And then we have a no limit that we started last year and decided to continue this year. That'll be next weekend for a reschedule. But for this weekend, we're going to be a 5-fish event. So those big power hour fish, get 5 of them, bring them to our event, win you some more cash.
What's the entry fee so guys can double dip?
$50 entry, and you got a $10 Big Bass side pot. And then we also have a heavy hitter side pot and a team side pot as well. You can pick your own partner. It doesn't have to be the same partner throughout the year. Just join forces with a buddy and make some extra cash.
Awesome. So a lot of options. Sounds like you can pretty much be all in both events for under 200 this weekend, which is pretty cool. You know, and like I always say, guys, you know, national events wouldn't happen without the smaller events. You all know I'm a director here in the Carolinas for Queen City, and without the national series, the local guys would have nothing to strive for. So appreciate Caleb bringing Carolina Yak Challenge on board with us, and working together with directors is always awesome. And I know you've had some pretty cool news as of late, a new director position here in the state, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I did take over the SC Bass Nation Kayak Series. So
awesome. Congrats. I don't know if you know, but I'm the North Carolina representative.
Yep.
So you know, maybe we'll have to do a joint deal on that one day too.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Awesome. So Chris, I mean, Caleb has aligned all of his times to match up with ours, and we'll discuss those here in a minute. We're also going to show some maps off that he aligned with. And then there's also some in-town boundaries that we have to follow this weekend, and we'll talk about that as well. But before we do that, I want to bring on somebody who has been a shining light on these lakes. Somebody who is not really new anymore to this community, has made himself pretty known, but somebody we love to work with. So I'm going to bring on Chris from Relax Retreat Outdoors. And Chris, you've been absolutely awesome to work with. You reached out to me a couple years ago to join forces, and I'm excited that we get to hang out a couple times a year. I think everybody knows from Queen City, at least, that you just hosted my Tournament of Champions and blew it out of the water. So really appreciate that. And we're excited to bring this No Limit series to your property, man. So tell us who you are, what you do, and sell yourself, baby.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm Chris Biddle, new owner of Relaxed Retreat at Carolina King as of August 1st, 2024. It's been, can't believe it's been a year and a half already. It's been really fun. The place was beautiful, but it had a tough reputation. So we've had a really good time treating people well, letting y'all know it's a safe place to stay when you're coming to fish. We've really loved working with both of you guys as you bring tournaments to our awesome lake. And we think we offer something that a lot of places don't, which is convenience, being right on the water, and security, being at the end of a dead-end road. You don't have to worry about your kayak getting jacked out of a motel parking lot. So, and just the natural beauty of Jack's Creek on Lake Marion. We're really proud of what we have and what we're continuing to build. We rented a big old tent for this weekend in case it's raining, as it's now planning to be. so we can stay dry for the award ceremony. But it's going to be fun. And in the future, we're going to be building a big meeting hall, so it'll be even nicer in the future. But really proud to host y'all this weekend.
So I just want to start with, I'm not being rude. And there's the comments that are not going to show here because of the way we have to share these days. So I'm running through some comments. My man Chris has been said, so I guess that's you and Barry, pretty close. Barry and I know each other a long time. But yeah, so you on your Facebook page, you've posted the tent and the propane heaters, and we are going to always, guys. You guys know any event I host, we have food. So food's going to come through Relax Retreat Outdoors as well. Hunt Brothers Pizza, correct, with
chicken
wings as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
So as soon as I know how many people are fishing, we'll order the food. But right now it looks like 33 people are fishing, so we'll have to pump them rookie numbers up a little bit. But do you have somewhere? Would you like us to park in the same place we parked for the TOC? Would you like to kind of describe where people should go when they come into the area?
Yes. So the first place to check until it fills up, there's a row of parking right along the water. So you'll come into the property. The road itself will turn left. And as you pass the store, you'll see a long line of parking on the right side, right on the shoreline, that is long, separated by power poles, long enough for your trailers. So park there first, and then there's a turnaround at the end. If that's full, come on back and park in the field right by the entrance, which is also separated by power poles for your trailers, long parking spots. And if that fills up, then you'll just line up on the road as you see fit. It's an end of a dead-end road, so it's not high-speed traffic or anything, so it's safe to park just wherever you can after that.
Awesome. Well, Chris, I appreciate you coming out. I actually got a text today about that $50 a night deal. Did Will message you?
Queen.
Yes, Will Queen.
As we speak. Yep, I've got him.
All right. So Will was supposed to message you. Is that still available? Do we have space?
It is. I wrote that it would cut off last night just to try to give people a deadline, but yes, I can still make it happen.
Okay, guys. So if you need a room, shoot Chris a message on Facebook, and he's doing a great deal, $50 for the night, and you guys will hang out in a cabin together. His cabins are beautiful. I'll be down there this weekend. I'll be in a cabin, although I don't get to sleep much directing for you all. But take advantage of it. Stay on site, and you'll have an easy access to the ceremony at the end of the day. But yeah, I appreciate it, Chris. If there's anything you want to throw up on the No Limit side or the Queen City side at any time, just let me know.
You got it. Thank you so much.
All right, buddy. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Later. So Caleb, we did have one question for you. I think you answered it, but we'll say it here live. Anglers were asking about a specific ID card for your event.
No, we do not require a specific ID card. And I wonder if it makes it easier if we just line up the same identifier and then we just mirror your identifier.
Yep. So we will. And there's also something else that I would usually discuss offline, but we'll just do it right now. I'm going to ask you politely to turn your leaderboard off on Tourney X. It kind of ruins the power hour portion of our event when there's a live leaderboard on the other side.
So you want it off all day?
Yeah, because if you have a 25.5 incher that gets caught, it kind of,
we can make that happen.
Yeah, we've run into it where we actually forget to ask, and then people show up to weigh in, and I'm playing dumb, and they're like, "Well, we know dude won," and I'm like, "Well, how do you know?" And well, he won the Georgia side, and I'm like, "Oh, damn it!" So yeah, leaderboard off. And while we're talking about it, two things for the native side: you do need a Native Watercraft No Limit ID card, which is available under the files. So just put our ID code and then his ID code on there, or if it's the same one, then you're good to go. And then you also, oh God, I lost my train of thought. I don't know what the hell I was going to say now. All right, it'll come back to me. But let's talk about the weird map before we get into the normal map. Does that sound good, Caleb?
Yeah, probably a good thing to discuss.
Yeah, so let me start with some basics. So we're going to launch at 6:15 I have all my times here. Again, I'm not being rude. I have everything in my phone. So we are going to launch at 6:15 a.m. this weekend. You'll have 30 minutes of pedal/motor time to arrive at your destination. You may cast at 6:45. It may be slightly dark. Sun will just be coming up. You can fish until 2:44:59. At 2:44:59, lines out of the water and submissions should start coming in. And your upload deadline is 3:44:59 p.m. and then we'll cut our submissions off. We're going to start the ceremony about 4:30, 4:45 under the beautiful tent that Chris has provided for us at Relax Retreat Outdoors. I kind of play that by ear. I don't want to say 4:30 and then, you know, the guy in first place is running late. So we'll play that by ear. But I'd like to get the show on the road. We'll let Caleb do his ceremony first and shout out all of his winners and do all of his prizes. We will probably stream if he wants us to. We will probably stream his video. I will say one thing about Santee Cooper is service is a little sketch. So a couple things on that. We may not stream. We may record and then post. And you're definitely going to want to leave time to find service for submissions if you are struggling on the water. So keep that in mind. That extra hour is not necessarily just motor pedal back to your ramp time. That is also drive around and find service time. Okay. I got a question. Does the time submitted count when the picture was taken? I'm not sure your question is worded right. When you take your picture, we will get your time taken, and that needs to be by 2:44:59. It needs to be submitted in Tourney X by 3:44:59. So it's two different things. You have an hour buffer there to deal with service. Your identifier will release at 1 a.m. The day of the event. So please don't text me tonight asking me where the identifier is. It will be auto-populated at 1 a.m. on Saturday. Okay. We'll talk about some sponsors here in a minute, but let's talk about this map because this map is important, and I don't want anyone getting in trouble for this map. So, because we are so early in the season, Caleb, can you see that pretty good as a shared screen?
I sure can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because we're so early in the season, guys, there are some areas of these bodies of water that are off limits. So if you take a look at this map, number one, this link is posted inside the Tourney X event. You should go to this link. You need to print out this green permit here, and you need to sign it, and you need to have the date on it. This is required if you are fishing anywhere near these green dotted lines, okay? These dashes here. It's not something you got to pay for. It's not something you got to be nervous about, but it is required to be inside of these green dotted lines. Now, inside the green dotted lines is legal and perfectly fine as long as you are not in the gray lined areas here. These limits are 100% off limits. So Santee Bay, Savannah Branch down here, Black Bottom area here. You are not allowed to fish in those areas. If judges have a pin that is in those areas, you will be disqualified from the event. So this is the part where it gets a little weird on these bodies of water. If you are fishing, say, here in this light gray area, and you are concerned about your pin, I would reach out to me so I can have you check in and see if your pin is in legal water. Because if you end up submitting a fish from here and it has you on a branch, we're going to have a problem. So if you're inside these green boundaries, I suggest taking a minute, shooting me a text when you get there and saying, hey, Vinny, I'm going to check in right now. Where does it have me located? Does that make sense? Caleb, does that sound clear to somebody listening to the rambling that I'm doing right now?
Yep. I'll do the same for our guys as well.
You know, I think live here, it's easy. We understand this stuff. But somebody who may be coming into town, you're going to want to keep an eye on this map. Again, if you're in the green, you need the green permit. Okay. As far as the regular map, I have that pulled up somewhere too. 75 tabs up here. Where the hell did it go? I'm going to open up the regular legal map for us as well, guys. But it vanished on me. I'm having a day. I'm just tell you that right now. I'm having a day. All right, I'm going to close out this Santee one here. I'm going to stop sharing real quick, and I will get it pulled up for us. But definitely keep an eye on that. And I'm going to jump in TourneyX and pull up the legal Queen City map and share that with you all too. If you are coming in from out of town, you're not used to these bodies of water, you're going to need to use this link right here that I'm about to show. You have to fish from one of these bodies of water. Okay. I have them all with purple stars because my club is purple. So please pay attention here for a second. Any of these ramps listed here on the left align with these purple stars on Moultrie and Marion are legal access points. But you got to be careful in these areas that align with that green map. Okay. So if you have any questions about this, let me know. But it is in the event on TourneyX. It is posted under the files on Queen City Kayak Bass Fishing, and I believe it's actually under the event page on No Limit. Okay. Jason is talking about the timestamp for fish. That is when you take the picture, Jason. When you take the picture, bud. Let me see if I have any comments on here. I haven't been watching. Okay, we look good here. All right, Caleb, anything you'd like to add before we let you go?
No, well, actually, yeah. I know you have a 14-inch minimum, don't you?
Yes, for the No Limit event, it is a 14-inch
Yep.
minimum, yes.
So we have a 12, so just kind of be mindful for that. But obviously, if they submit a 12 to yours, it's going to get kicked out anyway. So
yeah, it won't even come through. We have it auto set to
TourneyX will
14,
kick it.
so.
Yep. So
are you judging?
Yes, I won't be fishing. I'll be at Relax Retreat.
Sweet. Okay, cool. So we know how to get to you if we need you.
Yep. My phone's on, so Facebook's open.
Will you do me a favor when I kick you out of here? Will you go on the No Limit page and post your TourneyX link and just drop some details there so people can double dip if they want?
I sure can. And are you cool with I can set mine to 1 a.m. on Saturday morning, and we'll just share the same identifier code, make it easier on everybody.
Yep, I'll text you. I'll text you when I'm done here.
That'll work.
Cool, brother.
All right. Thank you for having me.
You got it. Later.
Later.
Cool, guys. So, I want you to double dip. I want you to jump in native, obviously, but I want you to support the local trail as well. This is something we do all across the country. So definitely jump in and support his series and have some fun and win some more money. It's cool seeing guys take money across both platforms when we do this type of deal. But let's go over some sponsors because we got some cool stuff to give away this weekend. So as soon as we hit 100 anglers, we will have $1,000 per hour for the biggest bass of the hour. So let's hit 100 so we can pay that out. If not, it'll be adjusted and modified according to how many entries we have, obviously. In hour one, along with the $1,000, we're also going to give you a $250 Crush City Rapala gift card. In hour two, we're going to give you a $250 13 Fishing gift card. In hour three, a Suffix VMC Rapala $250 gift card. In hour four, a Discount Tackle $250 gift card. In hour five, a $250 Ducket Fishing gift card. In hour six, we have a $250 Yak Attack gift card and a RoboHawk $75 gift card. In hour seven, we have an OKMO lithium battery, 12-volt, 100-amp hour for hour 7 winner. And in hour 8, we have a Newport Vessels $250 gift card. All of that is on top of the money, plus the overall Big Bass is going to take home a brand new Native Watercraft Titan X. Plus, if you're first place in the No Limit side of things, you're going to get a Boggs Boots gift card, plus an OKMO lithium battery. If you're in second place No Limit, you're going to get a $250 Discount Tackle gift card. And if you're in third place, you're going to get a $75 RoboHawk gift card. We intend on paying more anglers. It just depends on entry fees. And we also have hardware for first through fifth and overall bass. Plus, we have placards for – they're not on my porch. They're supposed to be on my porch. Plus, we have placards for the hourly Big Bass winners. So you have a ton of options to claim some hardware, claim some big money, and claim some awesome gift cards. So huge shout out to our sponsors. Huge shout out to Clarendon County for bringing us into town and working with me, No Limit Series, and also Queen City Kayak Bass Fishing. And I'm really looking forward to a fun event. I hope we really do push this triple digit, because it would be a shame for me to not be able to do this event in my home state anymore. Norman was pretty bad last year. Hartwell was a disaster the year before. So we got away from the spotted bass and we went back to kind of where we started at Santee Cooper. And I'm really hoping it works out. So let's have some fun this week, and I'll open it up for some questions. If anybody, I've covered everything I really feel like I need to cover. The rules are posted. We are the rules are posted. Feel free to read them. If you're brand new to the series and you seriously have questions after reading the rules, just shoot me a message. No problem at all. I will get to you as quick as possible. I am a teacher and I am in varsity softball season right now, but as soon as practice ends, I'm all yours. So I'll hang out a minute and wait for some questions. If not, that's all I got, guys. Appreciate you joining on a Wednesday. Somebody commented that they're catching 30-pound bags. I posted that and had like 2,000 likes the other day. Caleb, yep. Carolina Yak Challenge is Caleb's club, William. Call Vegas. 24 and a quarter in hour 3 wins overall. Yeah, I'll go 24 and a half. 24 and a half. Got a couple guys saying they're going to double dip with you, Caleb, so that's cool. I don't see any questions, so I'll make a post, but if you need me, let me know. Chris, thank you so much for hosting and being here tonight. Caleb, looking forward to working with you. No Limit Series, thanks for giving me 30 minutes of your time on a Wednesday. I'm straight to it, straight to the point, no fluff needed. And we'll see you guys soon. Have a good night.